Shalom, shalom. Hope you guys are having a good, well, it's my Monday morning. It's going to be your Sunday evening. Um, Making some food. I'm trying to get the energy needed. We're leaving for the US in a couple of days, and it's really interesting because I'm not excited to go. Which is really interesting because when we first got here, of course, it was fun, it was exciting, it was new, it was like a vacation. And then all of our stuff came. And then I went almost into a depression. Of course, there was other things going on. Like I didn't have hormone balancing because of the doctors. Like I was, trying to figure all of that out since we go to Japanese doctors. We don't have access to the US facilities. Um, and they don't really have any veteran care here. So, um, that was an ordeal in itself. And then, yeah, I was like really wanting to go back to the US. And I mean, I even like considered buying plane tickets. Like I was so not happy here. I just wanted to go back to the United States. I wanted community. There was just things that I wanted. Um, and then I didn't go. I never bought the plane tickets. My husband and I had lots of good conversations. And then I don't know, something happened in a spiritual sense where it was like now I don't even want to leave, which is really interesting. Now, I will say that the spiritual applications and the spiritual like pressure that you feel here versus in the US is very different. And I mean, that's one thing that I had noticed from the beginning when we first moved here was like the spiritual like pressure is a lot lighter than the spiritual pressure in the States. There is a huge spiritual war going on, whether people want to admit it or not, in the world, but particularly in the States that are so heavy. And I think I don't want to go back because I don't want to go back to that pressure and being in spiritual warfare. Like, battling the blood, we have the authority in Yeshua. And I know that. But I still, like, you still don't want to necessarily walk into that. At least, I don't know. Maybe there's some refinement going on. The Father's teaching me lots of things. I've learned so much being here about faith, and it's grown my faith, and about spiritual stuff. But maybe I just don't want to go back to the US for that. But we're coming back in a couple weeks. So, yes, I'll have to share all that later. Be sure that you like, subscribe, and follow. Bye.